Hello gorgeous Libras, welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. This is your love horoscope for May 2019 and I am a psychic reader, so I'm not a tarot reader. I interpret the information that I get from my spirit guides to help you navigate through this month when it comes to your love life. If you'd like to know more about me, obviously the links to the information just down below, and I'm just going to crack straight on and get to your reading. And the first thing my guides are showing me is that a lot of you are going to be taking a lot more control over the direction of your love life. But in particular, some of you are wanting to reconnect in your love life. And I have to say it like that because that can mean different things. So some of you, which is the very first thing they showed me, is about some of you choosing to reconnect with somebody who you have not seen for a while. An ex, or somebody that perhaps could have been in a relationship but never quite took off. You are choosing to want to explore that. I get some of you reaching out to social media, I get some of you writing, I get some people turning up at people's houses, but you are choosing to reconnect very consciously in that way. The other form of reconnecting will be for those of you that are in established connections where perhaps you have not been as connected as you was, that you choose to be more loving, more intimate, more passionate, more like you're happier and you want to share that happiness and you want to bring that happiness, that kind of loving dance back into the connection that you have. Because it, and the reason why they say reconnected, because there has been a slight disconnection. The thing is, the way they're showing it is a lot about you taking the action to do instead of it being the other way around. So you're not being shown as a Libra where somebody's coming back to you. This is about you making choices. So that's one set, or the first thing that was being shown about Libras. Now there are other set of Libras. I don't know, I guess it's a very similar situation because they're saying here that some of you will be making commitments. Again, they're showing a lot about you doing things, but you offering exclusivity, maybe with somebody that you have decided to date, you offering more of your time, offering more like let's move in, offering more as let's get engaged, offering more let's have a baby. Like I just get you wanting, like this is urging you to want to do more because it's going to make you happy and you feel happy to do it. It's a little bit like if you give somebody who's homeless money or food, it makes you feel really good. It makes you feel better that you help somebody. And it's a weird analogy to use because you think, what's that got to do with relationship? But it's almost like if you give to somebody that you're connected to or newly with, who perhaps you recognize you were giving lack to, by giving them more, they feel better, but you feel better because you see them rise. And that's why that analogy sort of works. Because, like, now they're being deep because they're saying, even for you, Libras, they're saying that you have faced some difficulties emotionally about connecting to people emotionally, even a little bit of depression that may be about the relationship or relationships or even outside of it, but you haven't felt able to connect to people. You've been numb, maybe might be a good word. And so suddenly with this feeling coming back, you want to grab it with both hands because you've muddled through the things that were making you feel numb or depressed or not yourself. You're now back to being balanced, because Libras, you know, need to feel that way, that you are able to offer more. And it's and in some strange way, it's like a cure for what was holding you back. It's like a cure to what was ailing you or what was making you struggle through it. In its own way, what you weren't able to give, now that you can give it, you're starting to see it makes you feel better. So there's some sort of learning in this. I hope I'm interpreting this right. Some of you also, I've had a lot today about people in long-term relationships wanting to see that person, wanting to make plans with that person, to how do we make this not long distance? How do we make this something where we are regularly doing more, which again seems to please the other person too. So I also get some of you wanting to solve, how do we not have arguments anymore? How do we not go around in circles? What can, like, I get a lot of what can I do, which is a really beautiful, like, self-aware, emotionally intelligent approach to the connections that you want to have. It's also the reason why some of you who want to reconnect with somebody you haven't seen for a long while is because you want to solve that thing that maybe was bugging you, depressing you, so that you have answers to see whether there is something that's going to work out for you, or for at least to give it some peace, to at least kind of resolve it. Sorry, I've got one of my dogs in the background, like having her own little, I don't know, meltdown. Let me see if I can, I don't know, do you see her? She's rearranging the cushions. I think she's had enough of me talking and not giving her attention. So after this video, I better go and walk her. So anyway, I don't know, like, I feel a really, something you did something, or something you saw, or something affected you. It could also just be like the astrological energy, but something's caused a profound but beautiful shift in you. And I've noticed this in all signs. It's about, I think it's the element that you're taking control instead of letting the emotions that were making it perhaps getting on top of you or overwhelming you or making you depressed take control of you. You are taking control of it back, but then it becoming your own medicine, which then impacts your love life beautifully, passionately, sexually. Just like, it's just closeness, bonding, heart, connection is like just every word that you can think that you need to have. But you're doing it. Great gift to yourself, great gift to the other person. So really, technically, May is a really good month for you guys. You turn a massive corner from your relationship or love life being maybe dull or bad or indifferent to flipping amazing, which is amazing, which is good. So I do hope that that's been helpful for you today, dear Libras. I will be back again next month with another reading. Take care.